Hey guys, in the following video I'm going to show you how to set up an about page with your Narcisse theme, and it's really simple to do with templates. You can actually use some of the built-in template options from our site if you currently like those. So let's head over to the WordPress backend and I will show you how we can do that. So if we go to pages, go to About Us, and if you've watched the video for the layout options already, you will be able to understand how this will be set up. With the layout section, you can basically create pages pretty quickly, and you can use templates to do that. Now, I no longer need this info. I can just remove that from the content section. I'm not going to use that block anymore. You may want to keep that. If you have some text that you want to copy and paste, you can just copy that and keep it. Otherwise, you can get rid of any of the items that's in here. Now, if we want to build it real quick, we can use any of the template options, type A, B, or C. So as you can see in the template section in the layout area, we are able to choose from one of the existing templates that you see in the demo. In my case, I'm going to try about type B. Again, you can preview that over here on the right hand side. If you're happy with that, you can apply the template. And once you apply the template, then you will be able to start modifying the blocks. So I've just applied that. It's going to add all the blocks to this page real quick. And then with that, I'm going to update each of the block sections to get the content I want. So again, I'm just going to click the edit box here. I'm just going to update the titles. You can just update your titles, subtitles, put in your text. And if you want to add a button, you can see there's a button here for this first section. You can go ahead and click select link, and you can link it to wherever you want. So in this case, it is an about page. I'm probably going to go to a contact page, for example. If you want to search for an existing area, you can, existing block, like contact, existing page, sorry. And you can say get in touch, like so. You can open a new tab as well if you want, but because it's on our own site, we're just going to keep it as normal. You can add more items, again, info area, blocks, etc., etc., and build out this to have more items as required. And you can also then add an image and choose the positioning left or right. So I'm just going to choose one of these. Let's see if I have a portrait image. Hopefully I do. Looks like we have one. Great. Again, choose the position left or right. In this case, I'm going to keep it right for this block. Again, you would just go through the same process for the FAQ block and the other blocks and build that as required. Again, this is a repeater block, so if you wanted to add more FAQs, you just keep adding those and adding the numbers, the question, and the answers for each of those. So I've just added a few for an example, as you can see. You can then use the press block. Again, this can be used for multiple things. It's great if you have been published in different sections, or maybe you want to put some of your favorite items here. So some of the things that you like the most. It could be for fashion, it could be for wedding, it could just be about you in general. Maybe you like donuts, maybe you like football, maybe you like soccer. You can add all of those details in here with images, text, a little bit about you. It doesn't have to necessarily be used as a press block. So in my case, I'm just going to edit this block. I'm going to say things I like, for example, and then I'm going to add different options in here. A couple of those, maybe three. It is a 4 column. Actually, I'm going to add 4 then. Again, just choose the images, favorite things that you might like. Okay, I like fire, for example. I like portraits. I like trees, for example. Again, anything that you want. This is just a quick example. And finally, I say I like hot air balloons as an example. So that's it. You've edited that block. Again, testimonials, same story here. Come down, you have a repeater, add an image, keep adding. If you want to link through to full blog post, for example, you can then select the link and link through to the post. If you don't have one, you don't have to select that also. It does make sense to add images here as well. It is required for this block. So just go ahead and add any images that you might have for that also, for your testimonials block. So there we go, perfect. And then you have the footer placeholder again. If you wanted a custom layout, you can enable the custom layout option for that and then build that out as well down here at the bottom. In my case, I'm just going to keep it simple, use the same one as always, and then I'm just going to hit save on this page. And that's it. That's how you create an about page really quickly and easily. The same principles apply whenever you're building any pages with the Narcisse theme, as it is a block builder, and you're really able to create pages quickly and easily. If you wanted to add more blocks to this page, as we've shown in the layouts video, you can actually just go and add any additional block here that you want. For example, some other popular content would be travel dates, for example. That's something that a lot of people like to add to their site. And again, it's quite useful for those of you that are destination wedding photographers, for example. So you could add something like that. So let's see if we have a block that maybe will let us do that. I think we can use the press block, for example. Let's throw that in and just give it a go. So you can see we have, let's open this block up. You have an option for the title. You have an option for groups. So you could do autumn, winter, and then list all the places you're going to travel to. So it could be, Bali, some details. Maybe you're hosting a workshop. You can add links to that as well, or maybe somewhere you've already shot. You can add a link for that also. Maybe we're going to Australia. Maybe we are going to Thailand, Southern Hemisphere, winter. You want to be somewhere warm. You can add that as well. And of course, you can keep building that out. If you wanted to add an additional group, maybe you wanted to also add summer and spring. Let's keep it summer and spring 2019, for example. Again, you could go and add more details here for the travel dates also. So just a nice alternative option for adding travel to your site, to your about page. And again, it just shows you how flexible our themes are and how you can build out the pages a little bit further. So again, just going to hit update on that page, have a look at it, see how that looks for us. And I think that's us pretty much done with the about pages. If you have any questions about that, if you need any inspiration for how to structure your about pages, do let us know. But there are a lot of really useful blocks in the Narcisse theme that will let you build the features that you need to create a page. So here, for example, I could have written travel dates and then autumn, winter, summer, spring, etc., all the locations, and then maybe you actually added get in touch for any location. Or you've added a block above that to say, if you want to get in touch when I'm in any location for a shoot, let me know. So we're done with the about page, folks. You can also create multiple different pages with the blocks as we previously showed you. You can also create your investment pages. It's something I highly recommend doing if you are not using our hub builder. Build out an investment page, explain why someone should hire you. You could also create something like an information page. Maybe you want to provide more information about how you shoot, the process for that, things to wear. You can definitely use all the blocks in here to create something for your site, and I do implore you to try and test some of the blocks out to see how that looks. So that's it for this tutorial, guys. As I said, go ahead, play with the blocks and test some things, make some pages for your users, and you're really going to get a lot of value out of doing that on your website. Thanks.